Hey, welcome back to another workout. We have a deep core burner today, but we will also be working our shoulders, our glutes. It will be full body, but it will be minimal breaks. So rest, pause the video as you need to. Just listen to your body today. Grab your Pilates ball. You're also going to need some light weights. I'll be using 2 pounds, anywhere from 1 pound. 2 pounds would be ideal. No more than 3 pounds for this flow, in my opinion. And then also you can throw on some optional ankle weights, and that's really just going to be to challenge our glutes when we get into a quadruped series after we burn out the core and shoulders. So when you're ready, go ahead and grab your props. Meet me kneeling on your mat. We'll just start with some cat-cows to warm up through the spine. Go ahead and press the mat away as you round through your back. Feel your shoulders glide apart. Draw your abs in and up. Take a deep inhale through your nose as you arch through your back, really reaching the crown of head and tailbone up toward the ceiling and away from one another. Just move through this at your own pace, exhaling through the mouth, feeling those abs start to engage, drawing up toward your spine. And then again, deep inhales. Try to find some extra length through your spine here. Good. We'll do one more of each. Exhale, really try and get some stretch through those shoulders. Press the mat away. Deep inhale. Good. And then we're going to go ahead and tuck our toes. Press back into a down dog. Look at that timing. Just as the dog comes into the screen, start to pedal out through your knees, bending and extending through one leg at a time. Good. Feel that length through the back of the leg, that stretch through your hamstring. Try to really reach your tailbone up toward the ceiling. Good. And then draw both heels down. We're going to ripple and roll forward into a high plank position. Hold here for a moment. Inhale. Really spread your fingers apart. Press your palms into the mat. Pelvis is down and forward, abs draw in and up. On your exhale, we're going to go ahead and press back into our down dog, piking those hips up. Both heels draw down, and then we'll roll forward into our high plank position. We'll do this 3 more times, warming up the abs, really drawing the heels down as you press back into that down dog. Exhaling, rolling forward, taking an inhale as you pause, feeling strong in that plank, really hollow out your chest. Want to get your upper back nice and active here. We are going to be challenging our abs, but your shoulders are going to start to get some work through this mid-back ball series. One more, pike those hips up and back. Draw those heels down toward the mat, and then we'll roll forward into our high plank. This time we'll drop the pelvis down, untuck the toes, find some spinal extension here. Feel length through the crown of your head, and then we'll draw our left shoulder back, right shoulder forward. We're gazing towards our heels, just finding a little bit of rotation here. Other side. And then come through center, press yourself back. Grab your ball, grab your weights. You're going to need all your props to begin. And so this time I want the ball to actually start kind of at that low back area. Typically we're around like this mid back bra line, but I want the ball a little lower this time. So find that spot kind of just above your pelvis. Grab your weights, flip your palms to face up. And I want your arms just about in line with your shoulders. You're going to lean back into that ball. So you're in this flat back position. There's no arch over the ball. And then just find a tiny little lift up. Leaning back, lifting up. Good. Your feet are flat on the mat. They're about hip distance apart. We're just beginning here, nice and easy. Inhale as you lean back into the ball. Exhale as you lift. Never come into an arch. Your spine is going to only ever come to that very flat back position, and you're lifting, kind of folding right at your navel. You're going to hold lifted for me in another 6. I want you to try to make sure your shoulders are out of your ears so they're relaxed. gliding down your back. You're going to hold lifted in 2. Inhale, exhale, hold lifted. We're going to bicep curl with those arms, just bringing them into a 90-degree bend, extending forward, hold lifted. Bicep curl for 10. Now the weights are really light, so obviously I need you to put your brain into your biceps. But really what you should start to feel as you're curling into this 90-degree bend is that you're feeling the weight in your abs of the arms and the weights coming forward towards your face. Good. Give me another 5. Holding bent at 90 in 4. Draw those abs back in toward the ball. 2. Meet me bent on 1. Pause here. I want you to open your arms into a goalpost position and hold. You're going to press up overhead and then just bend back in line with the shoulders. So elbows come in line with the shoulders, no lower. You're pressing into this overhead press. Now you should really start to feel this weight in your abs. Stay lifted as you press overhead. Good. We're here for another 8. You've got it, guys. Use your breath. Maybe you'll even start to feel those shakes. It's a little soon, though. Like I said, we're going to keep flowing, and it's a pretty long sequence. Give me another 4. Meet me in this goalpost position where your elbows are in line with your shoulders in 2. Good. On 1, pause here. We're just going to pulse up a few inches and then down, up and down. Good. 8, 7. It's a tiny heartbeat pulse. Good. Make sure those knees aren't moving. They're not buckling into the midline. Give me another 4. Hold bent in 3. You've got it. 2. On 1, pause. You're going to squeeze, hug in this little pec fly motion. Open back out to your goalpost. You're still lifted. Squeeze it in and open wide. We'll do this for another 8, 7. You're going to meet me in this pec squeeze in another 5, in 4, in 3. You've got it, guys. 2, stay with me. On 1, hold here. Now we're going to lower our arms down, lean back into that ball flat back. You're going to raise the arms up in the steeple position as you lift. Lean back, lower, exhale, lift. Good. We'll do 8 like this. Give me another 6. You've got it. For 5. Use your breath. Exhale as you lift. Good. Meet me lifted in 2. On 1, lift up, hold. Open those elbows back out. You're going to pull them in towards your sides. Pause here. We're in this external rotated position. I want you to close the weights in toward one another. Open back out. Stay lifted. You close and open. So again, you should start to feel those obliques as the weight of your arms is back in line with your torso. Good. We have 8, 7. Relax that jaw. Check in with those abs. Make sure that belly is not pooching. Pull them in tight. Good. You're going to hold it open for me in another 4. In 3. You've got it. Holding open in 2. Feel those shoulders really glide and wrap around the rib cage. Pause here. Lean back into that ball. Little lift. Back and up for another 8, 7, 6. Stay with me in 5. We've still got a while to go. Pause as you need to. 3, 2. On 1, lift up, reach your arms up. Your gaze can follow. You're flipping your palms to face away from you, holding here. I want you to just lean back into your ball and lift. Back and lift. So weights are just flipped in, facing one another. And again, your gaze can be up toward the weights or it can be just toward the top of your knees, whatever feels better in your neck. Good. Leaning back into that ball and lifting. Give me another 8 like this. 7. You've got it. Hold lifted in 6. Now we're lifted, but make sure your shoulders aren't creeping up into those ears. Meet me lifted in 3. In 2. On 1, lift up and hold. We're going to take our left arm. We're going to tap the weight down just in line with our hip. Bring it back up in line with the ear. Right arm goes. Tap down and lift. We'll do 8 like this. The arm's coming back just in line with the hip. Give me another 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Both arms up. Now left arm comes down. Hold here. We're just going to lean back into that ball and then lift up and to the right. Lean back and lift. There's a small bend in your elbow, especially if your arms are super long like mine, because otherwise it would just be sitting on the ground. So keep that weight hovering off the ground. We're here for another 6. 5. 4. Stay with me in 3. You've got it. 2. On 1, pause. Rotate and close your arms in towards your heart center. Pause here. You're rotated to the left. You're going to open the arms back out as you come back through center with your torso. Lean back into that ball. Give me a lift. Arms back to heart center. And you lean back into the ball as you come to the left. So we go to the center. Arms are open out to the T. And we close it to our heart center as we twist to the left. We have 8 more like this. 7. 6. 5. How are those obliques feeling for 4? 3. You'll meet me with those arms closed, twisted to the left in another 1. Meet me here. Pause. You're just going to lean back. Your left elbow taps the mat. Lean up, lifting through that right elbow. Back and up. Good. You have another 6 like this. 5. 4. 3. We have 1 more change in 2. You've got it, guys. 1. Good. Tap back. Now you're going to lift through that left leg. You tap knee to elbow. You set the foot down. You tap elbow to mat for 10. Final 9. And then we're going to take it to the right, coming through center to transition. Relax that jaw. Relax those shoulders. Give me 4. Tap for 3. 2. Both arms reach to the sky on 1. Tap, lift, hold, pause. I want you to take the left arm down, tap the mat, reach up, gaze. Right arm down, gaze up. Good. Regulate your breath. Again, just coming through center to transition. We'll take it over to the right in another 4. In 3. 2. On 1, stay to the right for me. Now you're going to find that little twist up, and then you bring the weights together as you twist to the right. You reach up, and you twist. Good. We'll do another 8. 7, you've got it. For 6, 5, 4, staying open to hinge up and down, to the right, in another 3, 2, good, 1, leave those arms open for me, just lift up and down for 10, 9, 8, again you have a soft bend to that right elbow so that the weight is still hovering off the ground. Arms come back into heart center in another 3, 2, 1. Arms into heart center, tap that right elbow down, lift up through that left elbow. Good. We'll do 8, 7. We're going to get that right leg involved in another 5, 4. Keep squeezing and drawing those abs in. Don't let your rib cage flare. 2. On 1, as you lift, you tap right knee to left elbow, and then you lower down. For a final 8, 7, 6. We only have a couple more things after this, you guys, and then I'll get you off that ball. Give me 4, 3, 2, on 1, foot down, arms up, pause. I want you to lift up, tiny little lift, hold. We're going to twist over to the right, over to the left, to the right, and to the left. Good. 8 like this. 7, 6, 5, 4. You know what's coming. We're going to pulse to each side, and then you're through this ab series. 2, hold to the right, lean back into the ball. Your gaze is up toward the weights, and lift, little lifts. Finish it out for 8, 7, 6, 5. I bet you're excited to get into those glutes. Give me another 4. Take it to the left in 3, 2. Make sure those shoulders are dropped out of those ears, down to the right and up to the left for a final 10. 9. We'll take a juicy extension over that ball. It'll feel really nice. Give me 6. Lift for 5. You can set your weights down in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set those weights down. Take an extension over that ball. Let your legs go long. Let your arms just reach out to the sides. And just relax those abs. You can let your rib cage flare open, whatever feels good to you to recover. We'll set our ball to the side. Get a sip of water if you need it. All right, good stuff, you guys. For this next portion, you can set your ball off to the side, and you're actually just going to need one of your weights. If you do have a heavier weight, you absolutely could use it for this, so feel free to grab that. Otherwise, you're going to come down, and the weight is going to come into your left hand. You're going to bring your left forearm down to the mat. Your right palm is on the mat. Left elbow is under left shoulder. Right palm is under right shoulder. And so we'll just start on our right leg. I want you to extend it out long and lift, tap down. We'll start here for 8. Your gaze is just towards your hands. 7, squeezing through that glute as you lift, slowly lowering down, control the lower. We're going to add on pretty quickly here in another 5, 4, hold lifted with that leg in 3, 2, tap down, lift and hold. Press into your right palm. You're going to send your left arm out to the side with that weight. Come back down onto the forearm. The leg is still lifted, and then you tap it down. So you lift. You press into your right palm. You come all the way up. You send that left arm out. You bring the forearm down. Then you lower the leg. We'll do 8 like this. We're going to come into a thread the needle. If doing this with the weight doesn't feel good for you, it doesn't feel good on your shoulder, or it kind of throws off your balance too much, just do it without the weight. That's fine. Meeting me lifted with the left arm extended in 4. Keep drawing those abs in and up. Should be pretty easy to feel them, to engage them. Nice, you guys. On this next one, lift the leg, extend the arm, pause. Bending slightly through that right elbow. Can you thread left arm under right? Send it back all the way out to the side. Forearm meets the mat. Tap the leg down. Give me another 6. Keeping your balance, trying to make sure those hips stay squared off to the mat. Obviously, they'll open slightly out to the side as you thread the needle. Holding lifted in 4. Find your balance, use your breath. You can move slowly at your own pace. 3. We'll just work that, thread the needle. In another 2, keep squeezing your glute, keep that leg lifted high, don't let it drop. Make sure your gaze is down and forward toward that mat. Hold lifted on 1. Let's just thread that needle for 5. 4. The weight in the left hand will meet the mat. In another 3. Leg stays lifted. In 2. On 1, hold here. Weight and left hand are on the mat. Leave the right leg lifted, tricep push-up. 8 like this. 7. We'll press all the way up and find pulses of that right leg. In 6. Send your elbows back towards your rib cage. Try to get that chest down toward that mat. 3. Meet me lifted in 2. On 1, press up and hold. Just pulse your leg for 10, 9, 8, 7. One more thing in 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold in 2. On 1, pause. Bring your left forearm back down to the mat. You're going to send right leg out to the side. Sweep it back. Squeeze your glute. Out to the side and back. Good. 8 like this. You've got it, guys. Stay with me. 7. Leaving it out to the side to finish with pulses. In 6. 5. As you bring your leg to the side, your gaze is kind of following those toes. As you sweep it back in line with your glute toward the back of your mat, your gaze is toward the weight. Good. Hold to the side, pulse up. 10, final 9, 8, 7, child's pose in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Press it back. Give those wrists a roll. We'll hit that other side to finish out this workout. So you'll just come down with that weight in your right hand. Your left palm is under your left shoulder, and make sure that right elbow is directly below that right shoulder. Send your left leg out long. Square off those hips. Gaze is just toward that weight, toward your left fingertips, and lift that left leg up. Tap it down. Nice and simple to start. Good. Squeeze that glute. You've got it. Give me another 8, 7. We'll press through that left palm to lift all the way up and send that right arm out to a T with the weight if you're using it. In another 4. Really control the lower of that leg as much as you control the lift. 2. Leg is lifted on 1. Press up, send that right arm out to a T. With control, lower the forearm to the mat, and then you tap down that leg. We lift, press up, extend the arm. Bring it down, lower the leg. Make sure that leg stays nice and high. You guys don't let it get lazy. You got to really squeeze that glute the entire time. A lot to think about. We'll do another 6. Starting that thread the needle in another 5. Keep body scanning, check in with those abs. It's not about how high that leg is, even though I'd love for it to be at hip height. I want you to really find the work in your glute. You should not feel this in your low back at all. Meet me lifted on this next one. Thread under, bending slightly through that left elbow. Send that right arm all the way back out. Set the forearm down, lower the leg. Good. We're just going to work that thread the needle in 6. Using your breath, staying nice and focused. Finishing this workout out strong. Good. You might notice differences in your balance from side to side. One side might feel easier or harder, especially with that thread the needle. Good. 3. Lift, extend, thread, back out. Last time tapping down, you guys. Inhale, exhale, lift. Let's just work that thread for 5. Making sure you extend that right arm all the way back out, squaring off those hips each time. After you thread that needle, give me 2 more. That weight and right hand meet the mat after this one. Good. Pause, leg stays lifted. Let's find those tricep push-ups for 8. 7. We just have those sweeps to the side, some pulses, and then you are through this workout. You've got it. Meet me lifted in 3, 2. We're going to pulse that left leg up after this one. Hold here, little pulses up and up for 8, 7. Bringing that right forearm back down to the mat in another 4, 3. Squeeze those abs. 2 and 1. Forearm down, pause, leg still lifted. Sweep it out to the side and sweep it back toward the back of your mat. Out to the side, you've got it. This is your grand finale. Just breathe. You're almost to the end. Good. Give me another 4. Nice and slow. Keep that leg high. Holding out to the side to pulse. In 2. On 1, hold to the side, pulse up and up. Good. 10, 9, 8. Child's pose in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send it back. Set your weight off to the side. Reach those arms long. Take a couple deep breaths. Roll all the way up. And let's just sit our butt on our heels. We'll bring our, whatever arm this is, one arm down to the mat on the forearm and palm. Reach the other arm over. Big rainbow stretch. Great for your shoulders. Stretch out your obliques. Just make sure that arm is rotated ahead of your nose, your forehead. Better for that shoulder health. Press yourself up. Restack. Take one more big side bend over. Really try to traction that arm out so that you can release through your lats. And then press up and over to the other side for a final mermaid stretch to finish out your workout. And take any other stretches that you might feel your body is asking for. But otherwise, you are all done with me. I appreciate you moving with me today. Comment, let me know what you thought of this workout, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.